the Nationwide Arena in Columbus, Ohio. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
Welcome to what should be a spirited contest here tonight between the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Toronto Maple Leafs.
The key for these guys will be using their speed to keep their opponents at bay. They're up against a very aggressive hockey team that tries to intimidate opponents with their physical play.
We're expecting a few big collisions here tonight. Now we're ready to drop the puck for the opening faceoff. Faceoff won by Sundin. Fedorov grabs the puck to Hrdina. Shoots the puck. Fedorov takes possession of the puck. Allison to match Sundin. Over to Tucker. Jumped on by Tucker. Allison. He turns the puck over. Columbus will get a chance to move out. Over to Hrdina. To Fedorov. He gets hip checked. Toronto takes control. Allison. Fired the puck just wide of the net. McCabe. Allison. Tucker dumped it. From behind the net. Hrdina. Here come the Blue Jackets. Back on the attack. They've had a terrific start. Delayed call. He gets called for high sticking.
Now he's got 2 minutes to think about what he did.
Toronto is about to go on the power play for the first time in this game.
Jim, they've got some good finishers in their lineup, but they like to keep it simple. Point shots with lots of traffic in front.
Raycroft the save to O'Neill. Suchi clears it down the ice. Koliakovo. Raycroft covers up for the whistle. The Blue Jackets are solid right down to the fourth line.
Jim, I have a hard time finding many weaknesses on this team. They're smart, they can score goals, and they can grind it out.
That's a tough matchup for anyone. Ahead to Malhotra. Here's a turnover. Foot. Nifty little move there. Prusek reached out for the puck. Here's Brian Berard. Another save. Foot. Corralled by Kubina. He's behind the net waiting for his mates to get set up. Shoots! Corralled by Toronto. They bring the puck to center. Toronto is 0 for 1 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. Quick up to Balastic. To Malhotra. Shoots the puck. Raycroft's got it. Malhotra to Nash. He scores! Rick Nash.
It's a joy to watch this young man get after it on offense. He is truly dangerous in all situations. Don't get up to get a drink when Rick Nash is on the ice, or you're liable to miss something big.
Columbus came up with the first goal of the game.
Well, if they can play with that consistency, we could see some big numbers.
Quick shot. Raycroft the save.
Assisted by number 27, Manny Malhotra.
Here's Gilbert Brulé.
Number 40,
Here's Freddie Modine looking for his first shot on net. Into the corner he goes. Suglobov. Wellwood, he moves it into the attacking zone. Suglobov, one-timer! Kilger. Oh, he's made another save. Puck grabbed by Suglobov. Fires it to Brulé. Thunderous hit into the boards. Toronto in control now. They'll gather in the puck and start out. In behind. Passed ahead to Brulé. Under 2 minutes to go in this first period. Just wide of the net. Over to Brulé. There's a quick shot. He scores! David Favorny.
Vavorny spent many years in Europe developing the offensive skills you've seen here. He was a valuable asset to Sparta of the Czech Elite League, and now he's turning heads in the NHL.
Columbus scores again, pulling ahead by 2.
The danger now is complacency. They go on autopilot, they'll pay for it.
Assisted by number 17.
Shots are 6-6. Here's Stajan. Hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. Columbus pulled ahead with a late tally at the end of the first.
You're always looking to finish the first period strong because it builds that confidence going into the middle frame.
Here's Brian McCabe from behind the net. They bring it over the line. Right in. He scores! Jason Allison!
Jason Allison has what you'd call great hockey smarts. He always seems to be in the right position to score, and when the puck gets to him, he usually delivers.
Toronto seizes momentum with an early goal here in the second.
They're within one, and they're on a roll.
The faceoff goes to the Maple Leafs. To O'Neill. Lindros.
Assisted by number 16. Darcy.
Off the crossbar.
Number 24. Brian McCabe.
He intercepts the pass. Lindros. To Vavorny. He gains the blue line on the attack. Quick shot from the slot. Here's Gilbert Brulé. He stopped it again.
And he did well to keep his team within one.
Lindros. Krusek made the save. Lindros. Oop, close. The ref indicates a delayed call. Down into the corner. Over to Modine. O'Neill will get the gate for hooking.
Now he's upset about the call, but being a referee is a tough job. Sometimes mistakes are made.
Part of the game, though. Columbus is about to go to work on its first power play of the game. Let's see if they can cash in.
You want to establish a good power play early, even if you don't score. Builds confidence and keeps momentum going.
Sergei Fedorov. Kilger gets called for holding.
No question we're looking at holding. Now I've got to say, I like the officiating in this game. They're letting the players play, but they're keeping it clean.
And you can see the coach is having a word with the official because he's not happy about that call. Columbus will set up their attack.
This is a terrific opportunity for them. Expect aggressive play and lots of it.
Hope the visiting goalie get a good night's sleep. He's going to need it. The goaltender will play the puck. Here's Sergei Fedorov, who's managed only one shot on net so far tonight. Here's Brian Berard. He passes the puck to Hrdina. Now passed over to Nash. Offside. This guy gets down quickly and takes away the entire bottom of the net.
Jim, you have to lift the puck up to beat his butterfly style. If it's on the ice, he's going to get a pad on.
Steen won the draw. Here's Freddie Modine. Turned over. They're offside once again. This guy doesn't give shooters much when he goes down, does he?
No, he gets awful big in goal. He can still be beat, but it has to be a perfect shot. That's the challenge against him.
The faceoff goes to the Blue Jackets. Over to Questlove. Now over to Modine. This team can't stay onside. Raycroft played that one nicely.
Well, wrist shots aren't always the fastest ones, but they're the most accurate.
The ref is signaling for the faceoff. To Vaborny. To Brule. He shoots! Pretty nice glove save by Raycroft. O'Neal departs the box, turning the 5-on-3 power play to a 5-on-4. Over to O'Neal. Quick shot from the slot. Pass up to Vaborny. Kilger sees his penalty expire and jumps back on the ice. He gets stapled by Kubina. Shoots the puck. Passed ahead to Brule. Into the corner he goes. Over to Brule. He steals the puck. Kilger. And it's dumped in. To Brule. There's the wrist shot. He misses. Maple Leafs take possession. Pass up to O'Neal. Shoots the puck. Prusek reached out for the puck. He passes the puck to Fedorov, and he carries it to center. Now they gain the blue line on the attack. Allison. We're down to 2 minutes to go in this second period. Right! He scores! Mats Sundin has tied it up.
Mats Sundin is an effective goal scorer because he can beat teams in many different ways. He's the total package. Big, strong, and skilled.
Toronto ties it up late in the second period.
Now let's see if they can use the momentum and take a lead into the third.
The shots are 12-10 for Toronto. Chimera. And that does it for the second period. After 40 minutes of play, we're tied at 2. Toronto looked like they might be out of this one early, but rebounded with 2 goals in the second.
Being tied going into the third is all you can ask for. A chance to win down the stretch.
Delayed penalty coming up. He's getting called for high sticking.
In the replay, you can clearly see it's a penalty as he caught him with the high stick.
Columbus gets another 2-minute power play. Let's see if they can generate a few more chances this time. Face-off won by Fedorov. Here's Herdina. He's had a good, hard-working, blue-collar game. One-time shot. Here's Hal Gill. Wellwood cuts in front. Here's Rick Nash. His hands are dirty. He's had a good, hard-working game. One-timer. Herdina grabs the puck. To Sergei Fedorov. One-time shot. Fearlessly blocked. Cleared down the ice by White. To Fedorov. Now it's passed to Nash. In front. That's offside. This guy needs to play aggressive to be effective.
Well, he doesn't flop down, so he has to play at the top of his crease. If he gets back on his heels, he gives away way too much net.
Shoots it! Raycroft made the save. Puck is cleared by Stajan. Johnson. Modine. And that's another offside call. No goals yet for this guy, but he was instrumental in getting at least 1 point on the board.
Well, you do what you can. If you can't be the star, you can still help out your teammates.
The Blue Jackets win the draw again. Here's Rusty Klesla. He passes the puck to Viborny. Columbus continues to struggle on the power play. They're now 0 for 3. Blue Jackets offside once more. It didn't take this guy too many tries to put one in the back of the net.
Well, if you want to be valuable to your team's offense, you've got to focus on getting your shot off quickly and as often as you can.
Out comes Jeff O'Neill. The Maple Leafs go offside. Neither team's doing much offensively in this one.
You can't win if you don't get pucks to the net. And right now, nobody's doing a very good job of that.
We're ready for the face-off. Maple Leafs win another face-off. Johnson, he moves it out. Here's Pavel Kubina to Jeff O'Neill. Now a pass up to Panikarovsky. He's over the blue line in on the attack. He steals the pass. Prusek made the brilliant save. He picked it off. Over to Modine. Now he moves it out. Hit. Corralled by Columbus. One-timer. He scores. And midway through the third, they've got a go-ahead goal.
That goalie had no chance on that one. It was a great pass. All he had to do was catch it cleanly.
Toronto has to be disappointed after giving up a goal here in the third.
Oh, they've got to scramble now. Every moment counts.
Number 33, Frederick Modine, assisted by number
From
9,
behind the net,
by
here's
Darcy,
Hrdina.
and
What a
by number
gritty
17,
performance he's put on.
Gilbert.
He's into the attacking zone. He intercepted it. One-time shot. Here's Sergei Fedorov. Yet another stop. Caberlet. Here's Darcy Tucker. Right in front. Good shot. That's icing. Raycroft did a good job to stop that slap shot.
That was a fast shot, but he was just a little bit faster.
About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to the Maple Leafs. Puck corralled by Fedorov. He'll just move the puck into the neutral zone. Here's Rick Nash. He's had a good, hard-working blue-collar game. Big shot. Raycroft got a pad on it. Kolyakovo. He scores! Brian Berard!
Having Brian Berard on the ice is almost like playing with a fourth forward. He loves to get involved offensively, and he's very smart about when to join the play.
Given the time remaining, that 2-goal lead is huge.
Huge, but not impossible to erase, Jim. Better stay focused. Made him look bad with that deep.
Ooh, off the bar. To Viborny. Brule goes offside, and the play is stopped. You'd like to get the feeling that this guy's one break away from busting out of a slump.
Jim, sometimes that's all it takes. A bounce here, a bounce there can make all the difference.
They're getting ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to Columbus. Foot dumped it in. He gives it up. Glove save by Raycroft. He passes it to Sundin. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the third. Nash comes in offside. Watch how quickly this guy gets down in his butterfly.
Well, Jim, he just dares shooters to go 5-hole, then takes it away at the last second. He's lightning quick with his pass.
Face-off won by Sundin. Up through center. To Caberlet. Quick shot from the wing. Johnson. Now quick up to Viborny. Ahead to Brule. We're down to the final minute of the third. Tucker. Now he takes it into the neutral zone. Intercepted at center ice. He passes it to Tucker. The Maple Leafs have run out of options.
They need goals, and they need the extra attacker.
He gets called for hooking.
They whistled him that time. Good call.
It's pretty obvious he's not happy about this call and he's having a word with the official. Toronto will go on the power play once again. They weren't able to capitalize on their first power play. Let's see if they can do it here.
Columbus penalty to number 33, Frederick Modine. 2 minutes for obstructing hooking.
Koliakovo. He passes the puck to O'Neill. Lindros intercepted. One-timer. The puck is about to be dropped. The Maple Leafs win another faceoff. Shoots the puck. Missed the net. Westcott. He cleared it down the ice. Koliakovo. He passes it to O'Neill. To Podakarovsky. That's it. The Maple Leafs lost this game. The final score, 4-2. After they finish up down at ice level, we'll present the 3 stars of the game, brought to you by the all-new 2007 Dodge Nitro. Dodge reminds you to grab life by the horns.
Tonight's second star for Toronto, number 41. Tonight's first star, Columbus, number 9, David Bavoni.
From Columbus, Ohio, this is Jim Houston with Craig Simpson.
From all the team here at EA Sports, we'll see you next time.